What's up, everybody? Welcome back. It is the day after my Alabama Crimson Tide won their sixth Iron Bowl over those ragged ass Auburn Tigers, and it is great to be a Bama fan. Say it ain't so, boy. I'm telling you, boy. My Alabama Crimson Tide went up to Auburn, Alabama, Jordan Hare Stadium, and took care of those Auburn Tigers. Took away their bowl game hopes. Yeah, they are done. Toast, burnt toast, baby. That's what them Auburn Tigers is. All because of my Alabama Crimson Tide. They can focus on basketball now. Just saying. But anyway, let's talk about some other games. We had several great games this weekend. Several competitive games. But I would also like to mention the bottom of the barrel teams who played against each other. Florida State, Florida, you know what I'm saying? Them Florida Gators got the win with their interim head coach. Mike Norvell can't even be the interim head coach. That is sad. And guess what? Florida blew Florida State out, 40-21. Ain't that something? Blew their ass out. But hey, ain't much to talk about here. Besides, Florida State continues to lose. They haven't won a road game since 2023. That's just sad. That's just sad. They can't make a bowl game once again. Make it make sense, but yet they want to keep Mike Norvell. But yeah, them Florida Gators beat the brakes off those Florida State Seminoles. Moving on, Clemson. Clemson won again. Dabo Swinney done his thing, man. Shane Beamer, another loss. They can't make a bowl game either. Clemson, they made it to 7-5 despite how the season started. But yeah, they won 28-14. Yeah, Lenore Sellers, man, he did his thing, but he also threw 2 picks. This man threw for damn near 400 yards. But hey, it was all for nothing. Cade Klubnik average as usual. So it is what it is, man. Ain't nothing to talk about there either. Clemson get the win over South Carolina. 2 more bottom of the barrel teams, if you ask me. But anyway, moving on to SMU and Cal. SMU 8-4, Cal 7-5. But guess what? Cal going to the ACC championship. Can you imagine that? A 7-5 team going to the ACC championship, and if they win, guess what? You will have at that time a 8-5 team, a 5-loss team in the playoff as a conference champion. That just lets everybody know that the system is broken. The system is broken. SMU, that was their chance to go to the playoff. Get in the ACC championship game, and they blew it. They blew it. Just like Georgia Tech, they blew it. So hey, it is what it is. They got a bottom of the barrel team representing them in the ACC championship. Those Duke Blue Devils. Come on, man. You know Duke ain't finna beat Virginia. I don't think so. But if they do, they'll just be a 5-loss team in the playoffs as a conference champion. It is what it is. So, hey, but anyway, let's talk about some real games. I just want to take those couple of minutes just to mention the bottom of the barrel team and give the winners of those bottom of the barrel bowls their flowers. That's all. That's all I wanted to do. But anyway, let's talk about Ole Miss and Mississippi State. Everybody's waiting on Lane Kiffin's decision. If he ain't made his decision right now, I haven't heard anything on it. Well, yes, I have. The only thing I heard is Lane Kiffin is giving Ole Miss an ultimatum. Either they let him coach in the playoffs, or he gonna poach the players and the coaches and take them to LSU with him. That's what it is. So maybe pretty much Lane Kiffin is already gone. So hey, it is what it is. But anyway, on Friday they won the Egg Bowl, beat the brakes off Mississippi State. We know Mississippi State is not a good team. They end the season at 5-7, so they can focus on basketball too. But anyway, they beat them 38-19. Ole Miss end the season at 11-1. First time in their history to end a season 11-1. Trinidad Chambers, he went crazy, 359 passing yards and 4 touchdowns against that garbage ass Mississippi State defense. Kawan Lacey, he went crazy too. 143 rushing yards and a touchdown. Wide receiver Deuce Alexander, Ole Miss leading wide receiver, 94 yards and a touchdown. So, hey, for the most part, Ole Miss, they dominated. I mean, they absolutely dominated Mississippi State. Defensively, they did get an interception, 3 or 4 sacks. I mean, Mississippi State had nothing for them. Nothing for them. Ole Miss went in the halftime with a 27-10 lead. Scored 14 in the fourth, as a matter of fact, to finish out the game and put Mississippi State to rest. That's what they did. Put Mississippi State to rest. So, hey, like I said, Kawan Lacey, he was the leading rusher with 143 yards and a touchdown. And nobody else, as far as rushing the ball, had over 26 yards, and that was Trinidad Chambers. So, hey, wide receiver core, they did it by committee. Even though Deuce Alexander was the leading wide receiver with a touchdown, you had Caden Lee with 77 yards. Harrison Wallace III with 72 yards and a touchdown. Deshaun Stribling, 66 yards and 2 touchdowns. So, and then you had a couple of other receivers, man, who caught passes. Kawan Lacey, running back, he had a couple of passes. So, hey, shout out to Ole Miss for their great season, man. One of the best season they done had in their whole entire history. But on top of that, a great possibility that they finna lose their head coach, Lane Kiffin. Once Lane Kiffin make his decision, I'll give you my take on the decision that he made, whether he go or whether he stay. And like I said, it's a great possibility that he's just already gone. But shout out to Ole Miss on this season. They are a playoff team, so congratulations to them on that. Moving on to Texas and Texas A&M, in which Texas get the win to move to 9-3. Texas A&M falls to 11-1. But also, I would like to congratulate Texas A&M on a great season. Yeah, they lost the last game of the season against their rival Texas, but that don't take away what they did all season. I don't know how far they'll fall in the rankings. They probably won't fall no more than 4 or 5 spots. But if it was me, I think they should do Texas A&M like they did Alabama. Shit, we dropped 6 spots, drop them 6 spots. That's just the way I see it. But anyway, Marcel Reed, Texas really contained that guy. He was having a hard time, man. Only 180 passing yards, 2 interceptions, 0 touchdown, but he did run for 71 yards. He was their leading rusher. KC Conception, he only had 57 yards receiving. They kept him on lock. I mean, Texas really dominated the game. If you look at it, shit, they went into the half with the lead 10-3. But going into the fourth quarter, it was 13-10 Texas. Yeah, Texas A&M had the lead 10-3 at the half. But guess what? Texas Longhorns dominated the second half. Dominated, put up 24 points in the second half, while Texas only put up 7. They totally dominated the second half. Arch Manning had some great plays in that game. Arch Manning really earned my respect on that night, even though he only passed for 179 yards and a touchdown. Quintrarian Wisner, that ball went wild. He ran wild, 155 yards by himself. As a matter of fact, Texas ran for over 200 yards on these guys. Over 200 yards. Total domination. Steve Sarkisian, he was making a claim that they should be in the playoffs with their schedule. You know, the schedule that they played, the teams they beat. But you got to understand, just like Alabama fans got to understand, you lost to a terrible unranked team. And it seems like that's what the committee is focused on, more of the loss than the wins. I'm just saying. So it is what it is. Texas A&M, their main go-to guys, they was held in check all night. Like I said, KC Conception held in check. Marcel Reed held in check. I mean, Reuben Owens, 48 yards on 13 carries, held in check. So, hey, it is what it is. Texas A&M, you just couldn't get it done. If you'd have won that game, you'd have had a chance to go to the SEC championship and play my Alabama Crimson Tide. But unfortunately, you'll be sitting at home watching those Georgia Bulldogs and my Alabama Crimson Tide battle it out for the 2025 SEC championship. So, but congratulations on your season, Texas A&M. Texas, we'll see what the committee got for y'all. Moving on, I ain't trying to take too much time on these teams. You had Georgia Tech. What they was in the first game. Anyway, we're going to talk about the Big Ten right quick. You had Ohio State and Michigan. Thank you, Ohio State, for beating the hell out of them damn Wolverines. Ohio State totally dominated this game from start to damn finish. I don't care how you see it. I don't care that they ended the daggone first quarter down by 3 points. I don't care about that. Sure don't. Goddamn Julian Sane dialing shit up. 233 yards and 3 touchdowns. He did have an early interception, and that had those Michigan fans excited. But you're frowning now. I tell you that. Bryce Underwood, the $12 million man, irrelevant. Ohio State defense made him irrelevant. 8 of 18, 63 yards, 0 touchdowns and an interception. Them the numbers I like from Michigan quarterbacks. Them are the numbers I like. All the while, Bo Jackson, freshman running back for those Ohio State Buckeyes, running wild on those Michigan Wolverines to the tune of 117 damn yards. Thank you. Thank you. Cornell Tate, 82 yards and a touchdown. Ohio State straight bust that damn head. Bust that damn head. They went over to the big house and handled their business. No issues. No issues. Now, Michigan fans can say, well, at least we beat you 4 times in a row. That shit didn't matter on yesterday. I tell you that right now. None of that shit. Anyway, Jordan Marshall for Michigan, 61 yards. He's the leading rusher. They didn't have a rushing touchdown at all. Irrelevant. And then the whole while your leading wide receiver only had 46 yards. Sad. You didn't sack freaking Julian Sane not one damn time. Not a one. So hey, it is what it is, man. I can't forget that what's his name? Oh damn, Bryce Underwood. He took a couple of sacks. I also mentioned he threw an interception. But anyway, it just felt great to see Michigan go down. That's all I know. I loved every damn minute of it. I sure did. I sure did. But hey, it is what it is. And I bet wish y'all had Jim Harbaugh on it back. That's all I know. But moving on, let's talk about Georgia and Georgia Tech. That was Friday night. I was supposed to mention this game earlier, but that was Friday night. Georgia got the job done, 16-9 against their rival Georgia Tech. They played in Atlanta. Also, I want to congratulate Georgia on their season. Once again, they finished at 11-1. Only loss was to Alabama. So and Georgia is improving. Seem like I know they. I ain't gonna say they had any trouble with Georgia Tech. You know what I'm saying? But I thought they would come in this game and totally annihilate Georgia Tech. But now Georgia Tech defense did show up. I got to give them credit. They defense played a lot better than what I thought it would, but that's what happens in these rival games. Gunnar Stockton only had 70 yards passing, a touchdown. He had an interception. Haynes King 181 yards and an interception. 0 touchdowns. Nate Frazier ran for 108 yards. While Haynes King was Georgia Tech's leading rusher with 39 damn yards. Come on, man. Zachariah Branch, Georgia's leading receiver with 53 yards. But you got to understand, Gunner then only threw for 70. He really didn't have to throw for that many to win this damn game. Isaiah Cannon, 4 receptions, 54 yards for Georgia Tech, leading wide receiver. Georgia ran for 190 yards. 190 yards, and like I said, Nate Frazier, he had freaking 108 of those 190 by himself. So this was the Nate Frazier show. I'll just say that. But everybody knew that Georgia was going to win this game the way Georgia been playing. I mean, they've been dominant as of late. As like I said, Georgia Tech, the way they came out, the defense, they did surprise me. All right. I expected Haynes King to do what he did as far as running the ball. So, hey, it is what it is. The better team won. Georgia's the better team, and they'll be playing for an SEC championship this year. All right. So, like I said, congratulations to Georgia on their season. They done had a great season so far, even though it had some hiccups the first part to the middle of the season with their offense, but they done seem to got it fixed. But they done got better offensively and defensively. So Alabama going to have a tough task ahead of them when they play these Georgia Bulldogs for the second time in 2025. It is what it is. But moving on, you had who else you had? LSU and Oklahoma. God damn it, LSU. You had them. Dead to damn rights. Y'all was playing great defense the whole game. And when it really counted, you failed. Busted coverage. Oklahoma wide receiver wide the fuck open. You knew it was over then because LSU just couldn't find the fucking end zone. I mean, damn. But both teams had issues finding the end zone throughout the damn game. Michael Van Buren for LSU, 96 yards, a touchdown and an interception. You can't win that way. John Mateer, 318 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. They gave y'all, basically y'all had 2 extra possessions, LSU, and didn't do a damn thing with it. Nothing. Leading rusher, Caden Durham, only 42 yards for LSU. And then you got Torrey Blaylock, only 42 yards on 11 carries for Oklahoma. I mean, damn. Isaiah Santiga, whatever his damn name. Anyway, Singana, whatever the fuck his name is. 121 yards and a touchdown receiving for freaking Oklahoma. Xavier Thomas, 30 yards and a touchdown. That's LSU's leading wide receiver. Man, this game, it was kind of hard to watch. I ain't lying. This was a hard game to watch. You can say it was a defensive game, but no, the offenses just suck. And I'm talking about both of them. They just suck. This was a game where 2 opposing offenses is terrible. That's what it was. You can call it a defensive game, but I don't. It was just a terrible, terrible game. LSU on 198 yards, but Oklahoma picked up 93. But it's still a terrible fucking offense. I mean, this shit is terrible. It was terrible, man. But hey, Oklahoma got the win. Oklahoma sitting at 10-2. They are a playoff team, but I don't think they'll go far because they don't have an offense. They got a great defense, but they don't have an offense. So, but hey, it is what it is. Congratulations, Oklahoma, for making the playoff this year. So, hey, it is what it is. OKB, don't know if he'll be making the playoff. I might be sitting at home watching y'all. I'm just saying. But anyway, moving on. Miami and Pitt. Miami straight blew Pitt out the freaking water, 38-7. Carson Beck, 267 yards, 3 touchdowns. He did throw an interception, his usual. He can't go through a game without an interception. And if he do, it's a surprise. Gerard Pingle, 10 carries, 82 yards. Malachi Tony, that guy is a dog. He's a dog. We need him at Alabama. Anyway, 13 receptions, 126 yards, and a touchdown. That's what I'm talking about, man. Ain't no point in even mentioning Pitt. They didn't do nothing. Quarterback, 199 yards and a touchdown. He threw an interception also. The running back, Turner, 10 carries, 37 yards. That's terrible. Leading wide receiver, 5 catches, 66 yards. That's terrible. That's terrible. So, hey, it is, I mean, come on, man. When you look at Miami, 1, 2, 3, they got 4 sacks on Pitt and an interception. And then Pitt defense, they got 2 sacks and an interception. So, at least they was good in that area, but hell, your offense couldn't score but 7 measly damn points. Went scoreless in the second half. That's sad, Pitt. And then, like I said, I don't understand why Miami. I understand how this shit work in conference play. But Miami's sitting at 10-2, and you sending a 7-5 team to the conference championship while Miami sit at home. How you explain that? How can you explain a 7-5 team or 8-5 team getting in the playoff over a 10-2 team? The system is broke. And this shit right here revealed it. But congratulations to Miami on this win and on their season. Come on, man. It's terrible. All right. Oh, my goodness. Vanderbilt and Tennessee. Vanderbilt straight dominated Tennessee in Neyland Stadium. I never thought this would happen. Hell, I picked Tennessee to win the fucking game. Vanderbilt in the season at 10-2, something they ain't did shit in about 60 something years, 70 years. Have a 10-2 season. Man, that's fucking crazy, man. That's fucking crazy. At least I don't think so. I can't remember the last time Vanderbilt had a 10-win season. I just can't. And I damn sure can't remember the last time they went into Neyland Stadium and dominated Tennessee. And I can't even remember the last time they went into Neyland Stadium and got a damn win. Until yesterday. Diego Pavia. I mean, that guy is something else. 268 yards, a touchdown. He threw 2 interceptions though, but he also ran for 165 yards and a touchdown. Come on, man. Come on, man. Joe Aguilar did all he could, 299 yards and a touchdown. Deshaun Bishop, 97 yards, 2 touchdowns. Chris Brazel, 91 yards and a touchdown. But all to no avail. Vanderbilt put up 45 points. Vanderbilt gained damn near 600 yards in Neyland Stadium. They ran for 314 damn yards. That is crazy. That is crazy. 7 of 10 on third down. See, and Vanderbilt dominated the time of possession. But mostly against Tennessee, the opposing team always win the time of possession because Tennessee try to go so damn fast. And that affects your defense. And guess what? Vanderbilt took advantage of it. So, hey, can't win them all. Can't win them all. Shout out to Vanderbilt. Tennessee ended the season at 8-4. 8-4. They will go to a bowl game. You can say that. I know this wasn't the season that Tennessee fans wanted, but shit happens. Shit happens, man. It is crazy, man. Vanderbilt did this to Tennessee. Ain't this some shit? What the world coming to? What is Vanderbilt gonna do once Diego Pavia leave? That's what I want to know. Now they did. Oh, also Vanderbilt gave Clark Leah a 6-year extension. 6-year extension. Okay, this is what happens when you beat your rivals. This is what happens. Yeah. So hey, Vanderbilt also got a great possibility of flipping Jared Curtis from Georgia. A great possibility. If it ain't already happened. It just might happen. But anyway, shout out to Vanderbilt. Moving on, last but not least, my Alabama Crimson Tide. My Alabama Crimson Tide went to Auburn, Alabama, Jordan-Hare Stadium, and got the win 27-20. It wasn't pretty, by no means. Boy, those Alabama fans was all excited. We went up 17-0. And let Auburn come all the way back. Scored a damn, tie up the game 20-20. Boy, that's, oh my goodness. Don't worry. Y'all will hear all about it on the hot seat. I guarantee you that. But anyway, Ty Simpson on 122 yards. But he threw for 3 touchdowns. All of them to Isaiah Horton. Jam Miller, bless his heart. He got hurt. Ankle injuries. Don't know the extent of it. 15 carries, 83 yards. Isaiah Horton. Only 35 receiving yards, but he got 3 touchdowns. All 3 of them. Isaiah Horton came through for us. I don't know what the hell Ryan Williams was. I don't think he had a catch. He ain't even on the stat sheet, I don't think. I don't know where the hell he was at. I mean, damn. Yeah, Ryan Williams ain't even on the stat sheet. Come on, man. What the hell happened to this guy? Jeremy Bernard. He ain't on the stat sheet, but I know he was on the field. But Jeremy Bernard got some problems. He's injured. He was listed as probable. They went to him a couple of times. He just couldn't get it. Okay, he was wide open on one play, and Ty Simpson just missed him. Would have been a touchdown. But hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Alabama's defense. I know Auburn gained 411 yards. I know that. But I'm still proud of this defense, the way they played. They pretty much held that quarterback in check. He's a dual threat quarterback. They pretty much held him in check. Okay, so, hey, I'm impressed with the defense. Xavier Brown pretty much held Cam Coleman feet to the fire. Cam Coleman, let me see what they had. Cam Coleman, 43 reception yards. Xavier Brown had him on lock all damn night. Eric Singleton, 26 receiving yards. Now, granted, Auburn has a lot of drop balls. A lot of them. Come on, man. Got to catch the ball. You got to help your quarterback. You got to help your quarterback. But Malcolm Simmons had 143 yards receiving and a touchdown. Ashton Daniels, quarterback, 108 yards. But he was still held on lock, in my opinion. In my opinion, okay? Because guess what? Those two guys, him, Deuce Knight didn't play. I thought they would play both quarterbacks. But those guys are really, really elusive. 23 carries, 108 yards. They leading wide receiver. He averaged 4.7 yards, all right? But I think our defense did a great job on it. I don't care what nobody say. I just don't, all right? Alabama, they got to get some better play calling on the offensive side of the ball. That's just what it is. We look terrible. And once again, the defense saved us. Defense saved us. Bray Hubbard, he made a great play again. Had an interception. He caused the fumble. And Deontay Lawson jumped on the fumble to secure the win. Alabama ended the season 10-2, and they'll be going to the SEC championship to face those Georgia Bulldogs. Auburn, you're going nowhere. You're going nowhere. Go ahead and go in the damn gym and get your basketball on. That's all I can tell you. Wait till 2026. Another season. You can't go to a bowl game. I love it. I love it. But Alabama only had 280 yards total. 122 passing, 158 rushing. My thing with Ryan Grubb, when shit be working, he always seemed to go away from it. We won't never have a run game if he called plays, if he continued to call plays the way he called them. We won't never have a run the game. I mean, Jesus. If the run is working, stick with the shit. Freaking Jam Miller was picking up 6.4 yards a carry, and you go away from it? It's just sad, man. It's just sad. Third down, third down and 2, third down and 4. You want to call these damn long developing routes? I mean, it's crazy. But hey, it is what it is, man. This is what we got. But even with the problems we have, we made it to the SEC championship. So that's a good thing. It'll be even better if we can win it. That's all I know. But anyway, that's the wrap up. That's the wrap up for this day after. The day after my Alabama Crimson Tide send those Auburn Tigers packing to basketball season. Now, y'all be blessed. And remember, KB don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide and roll damn Tide.